Hey guys, welcome to Get Your Fix. I wanted to touch base with you. Typically on Thursdays, I do kind of an update on my blog on any questions I may have gotten. I'm going to change it up today since Memorial Day weekend's coming up in the CrossFit world. It's a kind of a big weekend for the CrossFitters with doing Murph, which is a huge endeavor, especially if you've never done it before. So I wanted to come on here and just give some kind of tips for preparation, for safety during it, for recovery, just so you can perform at your best, not pass out, not die, and be able to get back to the gym the following week or the next day, depending on if you're doing it Saturday or Sunday or Monday, and be able to get back to your workouts. So as far as getting ready for it, I would suggest the day before, if you're doing it Saturday like I am, tomorrow I'm just going to do kind of an active recovery, just movement, just to get in there, move a little bit, do a little mobility work. Nothing crazy, nothing to tax my system too much, just to move. So depending on what day you're doing it, I would suggest doing something like that the day before, just to kind of keep your body in motion, and that way you're ready to go for when you actually do it. As well as it is summer. Here I'm in Phoenix, so it's pretty darn hot. So hydration is important. Getting a lot of water in your system the day before it. Getting some extra electrolytes in you. So coconut water works really well. There's a lot of different things out there that you can get. I would avoid anything with like hydrogenated corn or any of like the corn syrups and those types of sugars. Keep them a little more natural. So coconut water tends to work really well with that. If you don't like the flavor of it, I dilute mine. So I put a little bit of coconut water in my regular water to help with the electrolytes there. Or I also use a powder form by Vega Sport. I'm not promoting them by any means, but it's the one that seems to do well for me. So that's what I use. So yeah, I would suggest doing that the day before, as well as the morning before. Make sure you're getting hydrated. If you're doing it right away at 7:30, I would say, or 7:30, that sort of time frame. Get up early, get some food in your system, get some water in your system. If you're doing it a little bit later, definitely get water in your system. It's going to be warmer. While you are doing Murph, or doing Murph in general, if it's the first time you've ever done it, I would suggest no vest. If you've never done it before, you don't know what to expect with it. It's a chipper type workout, but it can be pretty rough. So don't vest it if it's your first year. If you've done it before, use a vest according to whatever you feel that you can do. And then there is nothing that says you can't partition it. So I've done it both ways. I've done it partitioned. I've done it straight through. Both have their benefits, both have their negatives. It's just a matter of what you want to do, how you want to challenge yourself. But if it's the first time you've done it, definitely partition it. It'll be a lot easier for you to make it through. If you've done it before and want to give yourself a little bit of a challenge, feel free to go straight through with that 100, 200, 300. It's a fun challenge to try. Let's see what else. As far as the pull-ups, the push-ups, keeping that core nice and tight as you're doing everything is important. As you fatigue, you're going to start getting tired. You're going to have to use your core and your hips to get you up on the pull-ups. You're going to have to keep everything nice and tight on the push-ups, as well as keeping those elbows in on your push-ups. As you fatigue, it's natural to bring your elbows out here. That can definitely cause some shoulder problems if you do that for a long time. So keeping those elbows in nice and tight, keeping those shoulder blades nice and controlled will help prevent any shoulder problems during that. For the squats, naturally upright torso, takes the pressure off your back, keeps you working your legs, weight through your heels, knees out. So that's during. And then as far as the last run, I kind of just like to use the kind of whole Finding Nemo thing. Just keep swimming, just keep moving. If you put one foot in front of the other, you're going to get from point A to point B. So as long as you just keep moving on that run, especially that last run, you will finish. Now for recovery, a lot of different theories out there on how to recover. Whether you want to, there's a lot on rolling, a lot on stretching, a lot on ice baths. It kind of depends on what you want to do. I did my I mentioned the other day as far as ice baths go, I use them for recovering on big leg days, especially in the heat like it's going to be here. It's good to help I feel it's good to help keep that lactic acid out of your legs and help with your recovery a little bit. Like I mentioned a couple days ago, if you're working on strength, getting that inflammation out of your legs is probably not ideal. Obviously, with this workout, that is not your goal. We are just burning our legs and body out, so you just need to recover. What I would suggest, though, is what I call draining your legs. Helps me with my recovery a lot. Helps me keep my legs fresh, keep down that soreness. Literally, you are basically what you do. You lay on the floor, you prop your legs up on the wall. So basically, you are in this position. And you hang out there for 5 to 10 minutes. I like to go closer to the 10-minute range just to really get everything out of there. The theory behind it is it helps keep that lactic acid out of your legs, helps drain it out of your legs, gets it in your bloodstream, so it flushes it out of your system rather than pulling in your legs, keeping down that soreness that can happen and the tightness that can happen. What I like to do is drain my legs and then do the ice bath rather than the other way around. Ice bath helps keep the lactic acid from getting in there, but if we can just get it out in the first place and then just help those muscles recover a little bit better, I feel that works a little bit better for me. Everyone's a little bit different. So that is that. Let me know if you have any other questions on the preparation, on during, or on afterwards recovery. I'll answer any questions you have based on kind of my experiences and what I know from a performance safety and recovery standpoint. So let me know what questions you have and I'll get back to you. Hope everyone has an amazing Memorial Day weekend. Hope everyone does really great on Murph. Talk to you later. Bye.